Welcome to not the Not Hardcore Pub. We're at Dave's TV's back. This is called Florida Room.
Yeah,
right?
porch,
Yeah.
whatever you
We're
want
in
to
Florida.
Actually, we could turn it into a Florida room because it's built into the house, so we could put windows in there.
It's nice hanging out here, you know. My last day of vacation. I gotta
it's still
head
kind of
back to
summertime
reality
here.
early in the morning. But we went to the beer store down here, ABC.
ABC.
We went to the ABC store the other day and bought some beers, and I saw they had like a discount table, had some beers on. It had this Landshark for 99 cents. Well, I remember the first time I tasted Landshark was when I was in the Marines.
Oh Lord, that's been a while.
And it was probably like it's been over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
My neighbor, his daughter's boyfriend Hunter, who's been in a few of my videos, he drinks Landshark, and I think we had a conversation. He didn't even know Landshark was that old. I said,
Thought it was a new craft beer.
Yeah,
Right?
I drank that back in the day. So
I'm being honest with you. I've had Landshark before. It's actually a pretty decent little lager. I mean, an island lager is what
this
they
is
call
an
it.
island style lager
Yeah.
right here. Fins Up, Margaritaville Brewing Company, St. Louis, Missouri.
My wife loves those, by the way.
Let's see what I got for ABV.
She's gonna be mad we're drinking it without her.
I'm getting a little sad. Oh, here it is, right there. Problem is, they printed white, and
Yeah,
against
I
this
don't
yellow
understand.
beer, it's
It
hard
should
to
be
see.
black lettering.
4.6% alcohol.
Oh, it's a little more than Mick Ultra's in there.
We only got the one, so
0.2%.
we got to kind of share it here.
Yeah, it's all right, dude. It's okay. This is like a shot.
It is.
Look how light
This
that
looks
is.
way different than the last beer we did.
Oh yeah.
Crystal clear. It's light
Looks
color.
like I peed in the
Yeah.
glass.
Yeah,
I can say that on your channel, right? Pee.
yeah. We say all that stuff.
Definitely a lager.
It's got the standard lager scent right there. But I'm eager. I got to rinse. I do still have a little bit of residue from that last beer in my
That's
mouth.
true.
Let me rinse it out a little bit here.
I smell a hint of lime though a little bit. You
It
get
is.
that? Like a little bit of a lime smell. Just a
Maybe that's what they mean by island style.
yeah.
Style.
Or some kind of citrus, more of a lemon or a lime.
Premium quality. It doesn't really say anything at all on this bottle label. But I'll tell you what, man.
It's definitely a beer if you're out like in the back patio like this on a summer day. I'm sorry guys, it is fall, but it's still summer in Florida. But
Yeah.
or by the pool, because my mother-in-law, they have a pool, so I'll take a couple of these over there and drink them just to relax. They're not gonna
Yeah.
get you drunk, but unless you drink 30 of them. But
Yeah.
I don't want to get drunk. I just like feeling that slight buzz.
It is a decent flavor though. And geez, for 99 cents. I don't know what
If
Landshark.
we'd have thought about it, we'd have grabbed two.
I don't know what. Yeah, because I think they had a couple of them on the
They
table,
did.
and I just grabbed one to review. That's as a reviewer, that's what I'm always doing, trying to grab singles everywhere.
Man,
Not
yeah,
bad
not
for
bad.
$1.
Yeah.
But you know what? Back when I got out of the Marines and I was going to school, there was a bar not far from my apartment that sold a bucket of rocks. It was a bucket with ice, and it had 6 rolling rocks in it for $6. So basically $1 a beer. And I did have somebody comment on one of my videos asking me if I would review a rolling rock, and I said, well, absolutely. I just
Sure.
have to.
I'll review a Mick Ultra.
I was leaving for vacation. I didn't get to do it yet. If that subscriber is still watching, I am going to do it. When I get back, I'll buy a Rolling Rock because I used to love it back in the day.
Yeah, I had a buddy from Pennsylvania. He used to drink a lot of Rolling Rock, and I remember drinking them. I don't remember what it tastes like. Isn't that Rolling Rock? Is that kind of like an Irish style, or it's like an Irish theme name or something like that? Maybe?
No, it's well, it's going to be in. I don't want to say because back in the day when I drank it, I loved it, but I was a different person back then.
Sure.
I loved quantity over quality.
Oh yeah.
I loved cheapness over expensiveness, and like I say, at a bar, you're not gonna buy a beer at a bar for $1.
Right.
That bar had a bucket of rocks, 6 rolling rocks for $6. That's
Wow.
$1 a beer, and this is in 1995. We're talking,
Yeah.
but that's still a long time ago.
It is.
It's like it's almost
That's the year I got out of the Marines.
26 years ago. I mean, it's been a long
Has it
time.
been that long? Holy cow!
So, well, this is not a math.
I can tell you, I don't know about you flyboys, because you were a mechanic on jets. So we still call y'all flyboys.
They still made us do
Did y'all
too
go
much
on humps or
thrusting.
anything like that? Back in the Marines when we used to do humps, and I asked you because
Yeah.
you were
These non-military types might not know what a hump is.
a hump. They may think we're being dirty.
Yeah. Well, it is a dirty thing. It's just where you walk
A hike.
for a mile. Yeah, it's a
Basically.
hike with like 70 pounds on your
yeah.
back for 20 miles.
At a minimum, probably 5 miles. At a minimum.
Yeah, it's
So what we used to do, we'd get back. We'd probably do one on Friday, and we'd have the whole weekend off. So when we got back, say if it was 12 o'clock, they'd let us off, and
Nice.
we'd go straight to the package store, and whether it be liquor or beer or whatever, and because you're sore,
oh yeah,
so you had to get numb.
oh yeah,
You had to stop feeling the pain,
yeah.
and
That was one of the things about being in the Marines was alcohol was cheap and readily available. So our store, a little convenience store base, was called a 7-day store. It was open 7 days a week, and a lot of times a beer truck, a semi, would just pull up, and these aren't reefer trucks, so they're not refrigerated.
right.
These are hot cases of beer in the back of a semi, and the truck driver would just open the back and sell cases of beer for $4 a case.
You know, the Marines would say, well, at least on my end, there's 3 kinds of beer. There's free, there's cold beer, and hot beer.
Yeah.
And not necessarily in that order.
Well, it was always, somebody always got off early. In my world, somebody always got
We did too
off
sometimes.
early. And so it was that person's sole responsibility when they got off early was to swing by and get the hot beer off the semi for $4 and get it on ice as quick as they could, because when the rest of us got off, we wanted a cold beer and we didn't want to wait. So that's how it
Now,
worked.
did you ever see this kind of beer in the Marines? A white can that had the block lettering on there, beer.
I saw that in college. I did not see it
Yeah.
in the Marines though.
Dewclaw has one. It's
Do
called
they?
simply beer, or regular beer.
Well, I love Duke Claw.
I do.
So
I would
I
like
have
to
no
get my
doubt that's
hands
going
on
to be a
that.
fantastic basic beer.
But it was in a white can with the black lettering. Beer,
Well-
or regular beer, I think it said on it.
When I went to college in 1987, of course, everybody's a poor college student, and there was a grocery store near the campus where I went, and it was a generic grocery store. So when you walked
Right.
in, everything was in a white can, white box, white bag, and it just said in black letters what it was. So it either said beer, macaroni and cheese, whatever it was.
Right.
And it was cheap because it was generic. So I was at a college little dorm party.
Like the
and-
old government block cheese.
yeah, somebody busted out the generic beer, and like I said, back then my taste buds were not sophisticated and refined. So
But
beer
it was
was
free.
beer was beer, and that was the first time I ever funneled.
Ooh.
And it was scary because I was in this dorm room, which those aren't big. I mean, but there was
They're
50.
pretty much like a barracks room.
There was 50 or 75 people in this room, and these 2 girls
Oh my
had
God.
just funneled a beer, quite impressively, I might add. And then they called me up, and I'm like, I never funneled before. I mean,
Like,
I'm
I
from
can't-
Lake Placid. We didn't funnel beers back in those days.
Shotgun beers, but never
Yeah.
funnel. But I
So-
can't turn down a challenge from a female. Sorry.
I did it. I didn't
You know how
do it as
guys
good
are.
as they did, but I think I did it in like they did it like one swallow. You could see it, as it goes through the see-through hose. It just went, and it was in there. Me, I think I had to swallow 3 times, which I thought was impressive for a 12-ounce beer. I swallowed it in 3 swallows, but
Heck yeah.
yeah, it was fun times.
All right, man.
All right, well, since I don't know how long we
I
went,
drank all mine.
this is
but
either a long one or a short one, but I tell you what, it's a good one. 99 cents. I guess you're not going to pay that everywhere because this was on
It's
the
definitely a good summer beer
good summer beer.
by the pool.
Yeah.
So, cheers.
Island style lager, Landshark. Drinking it with another Marine when I first tasted it in the Marines like 35 years ago. Good times. So thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Hello. It's not even bad when it gets a little warm.
No, it's not.